Hello, everybody. Welcome to English 025. I want to do a quick video talking about Module 2 and sort of giving you an introduction on how to do your assignments and sort of what the expectations are for this class. I have met my students in two of my sections, but I do have an online section. I want to give you guys a shout out. English 025, section 2901. I am so happy to be your teacher and so excited to virtually meet you. So I hope that you look forward to these very short videos where I simply discuss the assignment that's due this week. And also, if you have anything that you want me to cover, feel free to shoot me an email or send me a message to let me know what to discuss or what to cover or what to practice. And I'll be happy to shoot something for you and post it so that you can use it. Okay, so every single module in this class is set up exactly the same. If you notice, Module 2 is on my screen, and we always have a module introduction, module resources, and then we have our assignments. In this case, we have two assignments in Module 2. We have an assignment that's called Path to Purpose, Voices of Future Leaders. It's a short assignment that requires you to write a paragraph, which is 6 to 8 sentences only. And then we also have our Module 2 quiz that's due not this coming up Thursday, but the Thursday after that. But if you need to work ahead or you get done with your purpose paragraph and you want to go ahead and get started on your quiz, do not feel like you need to wait on me to do that. If you want to work ahead a bit, that's fine. Okay? So for the purpose of this video, we're just going to discuss the first assignment, which is your paragraph, and then next week we'll talk about the quiz. So make sure when you go on your modules, you always click on what's there. So the first thing you want to do is click on your module introduction. You always want to read the blurb that's there because it'll give you some idea of what we're going to discuss in the chapter. And it's really important for you to understand what you're doing every week, every module. So in this case, this module is designed to sort of give you an introduction to the foundational elements related to college writing and college reading, because that's something that might be new to you guys. So we want to make sure that we're giving you a proper introduction, that we're focusing on the writing process and helping you understand how reading connects to the writing process. And we also want to get you used to understanding and using your own voice in writing. And what voice in writing is just getting some sense of who you are as a person through your writing. Okay? So we also have course objectives and module objectives. This is just simply what we expect you to do and learn while you're working in this module. And then we have a module assignment summary. And this is just a very short list of the things that are going to be due in this module. And in this case, it's got your purpose paragraph, path to purpose paragraph, and your Module 2 quiz on sentence structure. So once we've done that, you also want to look at your module resources. Module resources is an invaluable tool in every single module that has several links that might have information on things related to grammar, things related to writing, information related to just being a great student. These are all resources that you want to click and read throughout the week. The first resource is the quiz video. So you want to make sure that you watch this and take some notes before you take your Module 2 quiz on that. Then we have a link here on revising, editing, and proofreading. So if you've ever had questions on how to revise, edit, or proofread, this is a good link for you to view. The next one is on the 4 different sentence types. If you think to yourself, Miss Sutton, what are the 4 sentence types? You need to click this link and go through this short tutorial. We also have one on topic sentences, one on stated main idea. We have 2 different links on how to format a college essay, one in MLA style, one in APA style. We have a link on first, second, and third person pronouns. In this case, for this week, you're going to use first person, which is when you use the pronoun I, to do your assignment. So that's important if you have questions about first, second, or third pronoun use. So let's hop into what we're really here for today, which is your assignment that's due this Thursday coming up. So you always want to click your assignment. It'll open up and you'll have instructions to read. Okay. So for this case here, it says for this assignment, you will write a well-structured paragraph for 6 to 8 sentences describing the leadership role you envision yourself taking in your chosen chosen field of study or future career. Now, it says 6 to 8 sentences. That means it doesn't need to be 3 sentences or 5 sentences. It has to be a minimum of 6. So that means you need to count them, and it needs to not exceed 8. I know some of you want to talk and talk and talk, and I love reading your work, but for the purpose of this assignment, it's very important that you follow the specific directions and not go under or over the requirement. So please keep your paragraph at the 6 to 8 sentence length, and then make sure that you use first person because you're writing something that's personal and it's asking you questions about you, okay? And that's another reason why this assignment should be easy, because I'm asking you something personal, okay? Now, for more detailed instruction, I want you to click the Path to Purpose PDF, and it's a short handout that will describe in detail what you should put in your paragraph. So if you look at this here, it says the first thing you want to do is begin with an introductory sentence that introduces your field of study and or projected career path. That means the first sentence of your paragraph needs to say, I am studying such and such, my major is such and such, and I would like to go in XYZ career. For example, I am studying entrepreneurship and my goal is to open a string of hot dog restaurants throughout the southern part of the United States, right? So I've got my major, and I mentioned my career goal, which is to own hot dog restaurants, right? I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to own my own restaurant. And then you've got more sentences here, which is going to be the supporting sentences or the meat and potatoes of your paragraph. And those sentences need to explain the role of leadership in this field or career path. Now, you might be saying, okay, Ms. Sutton, let's say I'm the entrepreneur that wants to own the hot dog restaurant. What does that have to do with leadership? You can be a leader anywhere, okay? So I want you not to get stuck on that. If you find yourself stuck, respond to these questions here. We've got guided questions that will help you build the rest of your paragraph, right? So remember, the first sentence needs to introduce your field of study and your projected career path. Tell me what you're studying and what you want to be, right? And then I want you to respond to these guide questions here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Number 1, what specific positional role do you see yourself in? Number 2, what leadership qualities will be essential for success in this role? How do you plan to develop these qualities? So if you want to be an entrepreneur and you want to own a restaurant or several restaurants, what type of leadership qualities do you need, right? What kind of person should you be? And I'm going to tell you right now, if you have any plans of working or being your own boss, owning your own business, your own restaurant, your own shop. I had a student that wanted to own a trucking business. That's going to require specific leadership qualities. You're going to have to be someone who's dependable. You're going to have to be someone who communicates well, right? You're going to have to be someone that can put together a team that's goal-oriented. So I want you to think about all these leadership qualities that will make it possible for you to be a success in the job that you've chosen for yourself, right? And then you want to talk about how will you develop these qualities? How will you become the type of leader that you see yourself being, right? And then the last question says, how do you think your leadership could positively impact your workplace or industry? That just means when you step into your own leadership role, how will your presence as a leader have a positive impact? How will it make things better where you are? Okay. And then the last sentence, it says conclude. That means end your paragraph. Your last sentence should reinforce the overall goal and the type of leader you want to be. So that's when you're going to talk about what type of person do you want to be as a leader. Do you want to be someone that's compassionate and inspiring? Do you want to be someone that's focused on the goal and driven? Do you want to be someone innovative, right? So just think of that and end with that sentence. Some things you want to avoid. You don't want to use the word you because that'll switch from first person to second person. You don't want to use contractions. That's words like ain't, won't, can't, don't. And you want to avoid the use of slang or informal language, okay? Remember, your paragraph needs to be between 6 and 8 sentences. It can't be 5 and it can't be 9, okay? And that's seriously it. you want to make sure that you submit this assignment as a Word or PDF document. And if you don't have access to Word, you do have access to Google Docs through your email. Use Google Docs. Just make sure that you download your assignment as a Word or PDF assignment or PDF document before you upload it to me, because I cannot accept Google Docs links. And if you're not sure how to turn your Google Docs into a Word document or a PDF, a simple Google search will show you how to do it. There's people who have it written down, or there's videos to show you how to do it. It takes 1 second. So anyway, that concludes my video. That was way too long. You have my sincere apology for that. And I promise I will never have another video this long, but this is the first one. Anyway, I hope that you guys have a fantastic evening. I hope you have a great Friday and a fun weekend. And I look forward to filming another much shorter video for you in a couple days. Anyway, good night.